Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, wrestling fans, and welcome to Heartland Championship Wrestling here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. My name is Dave Little, and we are coming to you live from the Dave Cave with action from Heartland Ladies Wrestling, coming to you from the UIC Pavilion in Chicago, Illinois. It has been an interesting show to get things going. As you have probably heard, the main event tonight will be for the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship as the new champions, Regeneration X, Leva Bates and Allison Danger, defend the titles against the former champions, the Kimber Bombs, Kimber Lee and Cherry Bomb. Earlier tonight, we had action starting off with the veteran Sumi Sakai picking up a victory over Kelly Skater. Sumi Sakai getting that win by way of one moment please, getting that win by way of the Fisherman Neckbreaker. Sumi Sakai gets the pinfall victory over Kelly Skater in a match that Kelly Skater really controlled for the most part. Then we saw tag team action with the tag team of Jetta and Charlie Morgan defeating the established team of Barbie Hayden and Angelus Lane when Jetta submitted Angelus with the Jetta Lock. Rhea O'Reilly made her return to Heartland Ladies Wrestling action with a pinfall victory over Shotzi Blackheart by way of the readjustment. And just before we came to air, another tag team match went down with the team known as Old School, Malia Hosaka and Jazz, defeating Mount Tessa, Tessa Blanchard and Vanessa Craven when Malia Hosaka pinned Vanessa Craven after a Frankensteiner. And that brings us to tonight's contest here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. Our first contest is singles action, one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, 5'1", 125 pounds out of Moscow, Russia. She is legit. She is Layla Hirsch. And her opponent making her singles debut here in Heartland Ladies Wrestling. She is a former Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champion, 5'8", 140 pounds out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. She is Nicole Matthews. Nicole Matthews versus Layla Hirsch to open the show here tonight. As we say hello to Derek Bauman in the chat room. Good afternoon to you, my friend, and thank you for stopping by the Epic Sports Broadcast Network for this afternoon's wrestling action. Heartland Championship Wrestling from Chicago, featuring the ladies of Heartland Ladies Wrestling. And it will be Layla Hirsch and Nicole Matthews to kick things off here in our opening televised contest. And the opening initiative role goes to Layla. And Layla comes out with an attempted flying head scissors, and she gets Nicole up, over, and down to the canvas. Both ladies scrambling to their feet. Nicole first to her feet, and Nicole catches a front face lock on Layla coming in. Nicole holding that front face lock. What's she going to do? She is going to go with a choice A maneuver. So she can go ropes A or power. The power is 8 or lower, so she will go with the power roll as she attempts a backbreaker. And on a roll of 8, she gets Layla up and down hard across the knee. And Layla slumps to the canvas. Layla slow to get to her feet. Nicole in charge with another big side slam. But this time Layla escapes the attempted side slam, gets out of that one, and it is Layla who comes back, and she's going to attempt a Saito suplex on a choice roll. She is going to need a roll of 7 or lower to complete this. And on a roll of 7, she gets Nicole up, over, and down hard to the canvas with that Saito suplex. Very impressive leverage from this little 5'1" Russian gal. She is legit, and she's going to go for the cover. The pin rating is Snake Eyes, and on a roll of 6, Nicole kicks out, and the match continues. Good reversal there by Layla Hirsch. She got out of the way of that attempted side slam and came back with a Saito suplex for a near fall. And now Layla is going to go for the moonsault as Nicole is down. Layla up, over, and down across Nicole and goes for the pin again. Nicole kicks out on a roll of 7, and the match continues. But Layla, on an opening flurry here, has taken control of this contest. Layla now Nicole is trying to get out of the ring. Layla's not going to let that happen, as Layla instead is going to go for another Saito suplex on a roll of 7 or lower. But this time on a roll of 8, it is Nicole who slips away out the back door, and Nicole fires back with a big lariat that takes Layla down to the canvas. Nicole got out of the second attempt at the Saito suplex, hit the lariat, and she is now in control. And another big lariat sends Layla tumbling out over the top rope and down to the arena floor. Action moves to the arena floor. This is much to the advantage of Nicole. And on a roll of 5, on the out of the ring chart, that is the better wrestler wins roll, as Layla is rated as a ring C. And on a roll of 5, the wrestler with the better ring rating wins the brawl. And in this case, that would be Nicole Matthews winning the brawl on the arena floor and taking control here on level 3 offense. And now it is going to be Nicole pitching Layla out of the ring a second time. And this time it is Layla forced to make the helpless crawl back into the ring ahead of the 10 count. Layla struggling to get back into the ring as Nicole exchanged taunts and jeers from the crowd. Nicole Matthews, never one of the fan favorites by any stretch of the imagination, but she is in control here against Layla. And as Layla returns to the ring, Nicole is going to attempt the Lion Tamer. That is a choice G maneuver. Choice G maneuver will be a death jump roll, which is A, or a power roll, which is 8 or lower. So Nicole can complete the Lion Tamer on a roll of 8 or lower. And on a roll of 8, she got her up and down. And once again, Layla is going to leave the ring. I'm not sure why. This is not good strategy on her behalf. Oh, but on a roll of 3, that is going to be a wild brawl on the outside of the ring. Both ladies will roll disqualification. Layla's DQ roll is a 4. Uh-oh, she's got 1. And, oh, she just avoids the disqualification, does Layla. Nicole is disqualified on a 5 or lower, and on a roll of 7, she will not be disqualified, meaning we go to the odd-even roll to decide who wins the brawl on the arena floor, and that's about the best that Layla can hope for. Even roll goes to Layla, odd roll goes to Nicole, and on a roll of 5, it is Nicole Matthews winning the brawl on the arena floor. Action returns to the ring, and Nicole is going to go for her finisher, the Vancouver maneuver. +2 finisher, the pin roll is 5 or lower, and on a roll of 6, Layla just got out. Layla just managed to kick out of that one, and Nicole is in control. Nicole now is going to go out of the ring again, pitching Layla out to the arena floor. And this time on a roll of 12, that is a possible count out. Nicole goes out and hits a brain buster on the arena floor, and on a roll of 4 or lower, this match will end by way of a count out. And on a roll of 5, Layla just makes it back to the ring. The fans are encouraging her on. This is a very tightly fought match, both ladies now with 2 fatigue tokens. But Nicole is in control. And now the Vancouver maneuver once again. The pin rating now is 7 or lower. And on a roll of 5, she got her. Nicole Matthews is a winner in her Heartland Ladies singles debut by way of the Vancouver maneuver. So congratulations to Nicole for picking up the win in tonight's opening contest. Nicole Matthews is your winner as Layla Hirsch goes back to the locker room disappointed. Nicole in the ring sharing a few more taunts with the fans at ringside, as she is ever so inclined to enjoy. All right, our next contest is going to be a very interesting matchup as part of a new mechanic in the Heartland Ladies Championship Wrestling division that I call the Contract Challenge. Now, over the years, we have had a number of indie cards and ladies bootleg cards that have come along that are either not official Filsinger cards or not at the official, not at the preeminence level of the official Shimmer releases from years past. And so in order to incorporate these cards into action, I created what's known as the Contract Challenge. Bring one of these independent wrestlers in, and if that individual can win 3 matches in a row, they are awarded a contract. Well, the first lady to undertake the Contract Challenge was this young lady by the name of Tasha Steels. She is not a large competitor, but she really has charisma going for her, and she is starting to make a name for herself in the independent wrestling circuit in current action. Did some time with the NWA, and now with Impact Wrestling. Has had a good series of matches against Mickie James, and she has been the first participant in the Contract Challenge. She won her first 2 matches, believe it or not, picking up victories over Jetta and Edith Surreal. And now Tasha Steels has the opportunity to win a full-time Heartland Ladies contract and become eligible for championship competition. But in order to do that, she has a rugged veteran opponent in the person of Judy Martin. Judy Martin, of course, a veteran of the 80s WWF days. She was part of a tag team, the Glamour Girls, alongside Leilani Kai. And in terms of her Heartland presence, she was part of the Masked Invader squad, which in the summer of 2021 invaded Heartland Ladies Wrestling under masks. Judy Martin was known then as the Blue Invader. And Judy Martin, just by random selection from my Heartland Ladies roster spreadsheet, it was Judy Martin whose name was called with the opportunity to take on Tasha Steels in this Contract Challenge match. If Tasha wins the match, she gets the contract. If Tasha loses, she does not get a contract, and in fact, Judy Martin will become the new Contract Challenge participant, and she'll face another individual, and she will have the opportunity to win 3 matches in a row and earn that contract. So here we go. Tasha Steels taking on Judy Martin in the Contract Challenge. High stakes match here, particularly for Tasha Steels. As we warm things up here, and the opening initiative roll goes to Tasha. 5'4", 147 pounds out of Brick City. At a considerable size disadvantage against Judy Martin out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, weighing in at 156 pounds and 5'8". So it is Tasha with the opening initiative roll, and she's going to go for a trash talk and shove. And then she is going to try and follow that up with a code breaker. That is a choice D maneuver. And on the choice D roll, we need a roll of 7 or lower to connect on this as a level 3 offensive move. And on a roll of 8, Judy powers out of that. Boy, Tasha had to go for broke there, and she went for it, but Judy powered her way out of that attempted code breaker, and now it is Judy Martin with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Tasha Steels. And on a roll of 5, it is Tasha who comes off with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Judy Martin off balance, and Tasha took her down with that shoulder tackle. Tasha follows that up with a swinging neck breaker, dropping Judy Martin down hard to the canvas. Judy Martin is down as we say hello to Al, Red Sox fan in the chat room. Tasha Steels now is going to go for the Okur maneuver. That is a possible pin on a roll of 3 or lower. And on a roll of 8, Judy Martin kicks out. Tasha picking up the pace of this one. She's got a bunch of moves on her card that I don't know what they are. Here is an HKD. And after the HKD, Judy Martin is going to roll out of the ring. And action spills out to the arena floor. But on a roll of 7, it is Tasha Steels who wins the brawl on the arena floor. And Tasha is in control as action returns to the ring. Tasha now goes for the drop. That is a +1 finisher. The pin roll is 5 or lower. And on a roll of 6, Judy just got out. Boy, Judy Martin in trouble here, and Tasha inching ever closer to a full-time Heartland Ladies Wrestling contract. Here comes a death jump. Tasha going to the top rope, once again going for broke. She comes off the top turnbuckle, but on a roll of 3, it is Judy Martin who rolls through the death jump. And Judy Martin ends up on top. She's going to go for a cover. The pin roll here is 3 or lower. And on a roll of 3, she got her. Oh my goodness, just like that. Judy Martin out of nowhere picks up the pinfall on Tasha Steels, rolling through a death jump and scoring the pinfall victory out of nowhere. So the contract hopes for one Tasha Steels, and I was rooting for Tasha. I mean, I play these matches straight up, but Tasha Steele is a very promising young wrestler on the independent ladies circuit, and I was hoping to see her get her opportunity, but Judy Martin put an end to that. After rolling through a death jump, Tasha just didn't have the weight behind her to get Judy over, and Judy rolled through and covered Tasha for the pinfall. And Judy Martin is your victor. So Judy Martin will be back in action with an opportunity to take on another challenger. And if Judy Martin can win 3 matches, she will earn a Heartland Ladies Wrestling contract. But she leaves the ring in victory as Tasha Steels goes home disappointed after being unable to earn her place in Heartland Ladies Wrestling. And that brings us to our main event of the evening, as we say hello to Salvador America now in the chat room. Salvador, hope all is well and keeping you in our thoughts and prayers this week. Your main event is for the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship. These 2 teams no strangers to one another, all 4 veterans of the ring wars and veterans of many battles across the ring from one another. Introducing first the champions at a total combined weight of 255 pounds, collectively known as Regeneration X. Please welcome Leva Bates and her tag team partner Allison Danger. Leva Bates and Allison Danger defending the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship here tonight. And their opponents, former Shimmer Tag Team Champions and former Heartland Ladies Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Oh gosh, one of them's in kilograms here, so I'm going to have to do some math. 57 kilograms times 2.2 pounds per kilogram puts her at about 130 pounds. At a total combined weight of 255-ish pounds. Collectively known as the Kimber Bombs, they are Kimber Lee and her tag team partner, Cherry Bomb. Oh, word from Bear's Den that Tasha is the Impact Knockouts champion. She beat Mickie James. All right. Good for Tasha Steels. And good for Mickie James. Mickie James, man, for being, in her 40s. Mickie James looks great and is wrestling like someone half her age, and just a real credit to the wrestling industry. And what a privilege for Tasha Steels to work with a legend like Mickie James as Tasha begins to make her way into the wrestling business. So I'll have to check out that match on YouTube or Impact Wrestling or someplace if I can find it. Thank you, Bear's Den, for the update. All right, we are ready for action in our main event, Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championships on the line. And we break out our championship dice for this match. And it will be Allison Danger starting things off for the champions. And for the challengers, it will be Kimber Lee entering the ring first. And on the opening initiative roll, it is Kimber Lee who takes the initiative. And Kimber Lee comes out with a wrist lock and gets her over and has the elbow of Allison Danger tied up. Allison reaches over quickly and makes the tag to Leva. So Kimber Lee prevails in the opening lockup, but Leva comes into the ring, and Leva is going to go for a neck breaker. Either that or Neva's going to go for a leg breaker, but we'll go with Leva and neck breaker. That is a choice B maneuver. And she will need a We'll go through the turnbuckle roll on this. Whip to the turnbuckle. As LEYLA tried to get the neck breaker, couldn't get her over, and instead it is LEYLA with the whip to the turnbuckle. And off the turnbuckle comes Kimberly, and it is a big kick by LEYLA Bates that stuns Kimberly and puts LEYLA Bates in control. LEYLA follows that up with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Kimberly. And this time on a roll of 2, it is LEYLA who tries for the sunset flip, but Kimber folds her up and goes for the cover. And on a roll of 4 or lower, LEYLA Bates will be pinned. And on a roll of 11, LEYLA manages to kick out of that matchbook pin. But Kimber now is in control. Kimber is going to go for the Yoshi Tonic. That is a level 0 finisher. The pin roll here is 5 or lower, and Allison Danger is going to come in for the pin save. And on a roll of 6, Allison makes the save. And the match will continue. Tag to Cherry Bomb. The Kimber Bombs are going to try for a double team. And on a roll of 2, it is a deadly face-first double suplex. LEYLA Bates goes down. The pin roll is 6 or lower. Allison has no choice but to use that last pin rating, that pin save, and she cannot get there. So on a roll of 6 or lower, we've got new tag team champions. But on a roll of 10, LEYLA is able to kick out. So LEYLA quickly in trouble on the double team, as the champions have used both of their pin save attempts. And we are in trouble here for the champions. Cherry Bomb hits the ring. Cherry Bomb is going to pitch LEYLA out of the ring. Action goes out to the arena floor, and on a roll of 7, that is the helpless crawl. And it is a helpless crawl by LEYLA Bates to get back into the ring, desperate to get over and tag her partner. Cherry Bomb equally desperate not to let that happen. And it is Cherry Bomb who is now going to attempt a diving cross body. Death jump roll in effect. And on a roll of 10, with the death jump rating of B, it is a struggle on the top rope. Cherry Bomb goes to the top rope. LEYLA Bates meets her there. It's a battle of agility. LEYLA has the better agility rating of the two, and it is LEYLA Bates who superplexes Cherry Bomb back down into the ring. What a move by LEYLA Bates, as she is able to get her up and over, and now a diving mushroom stomp onto Cherry Bomb, and LEYLA's going to finally get over and make the tag to Allison Danger. Boy, LEYLA was in big trouble there in the early going, but she survived and made the tag to her partner. And it is Allison who now comes into the ring, taking on Cherry Bomb with Allison in control. And Allison, flirting with Danger, nails Cherry Bomb. And Allison now is in control. And Allison is now going to pitch Cherry Bomb out of the ring. And out we go to the arena floor once again. And on a roll of 2, it is Cherry Bomb who grabs the leg of Allison Danger and just nails Allison Danger with a series of forearm smashes across the head and slams the head of Allison Danger down onto the ring apron. Cherry Bomb has put the challengers back in control as action returns to the ring. Cherry Bomb is going to execute Anger as Beauty, that bridging double chicken wing. She's going to go for a submission here on a roll of 3 or lower, but on a roll of 8, Allison is able to make her leg, get her leg out over the bottom rope and force the submission hold to be broken. Cherry Bomb still in control, and she now goes with the bombs away. A big knee drop off the second turnbuckle. Tag to Kimberly, and another double team opportunity for the Kimber Bombs. But on a roll of 10, it is Cherry Bomb who is attempting to hold Kimberly, as Kimberly comes off the turnbuckle and hits a deadly elbow smash. Didn't get all of that one, but got enough that Kimberly will be in the ring and in control now against Allison Danger. Kimber with a palm strike in the corner, and Allison is slumping down against the corner now. She has been staggered. And Kimberly now, with a low blow in the corner. That is nasty. Referee puts a warning on Kimberly. Kimberly doesn't care. And it is going to be Allison rolling out of the ring to try and get some respite here. And as action goes out of the ring, it is Kimber who is just going to stay in the ring and have some words for referee Bryce Remsburg in the ring while Allison makes the helpless crawl back into the ring. And Kimberly is waiting to take charge. Now we're going to see an attempted missile drop kick. Choice G maneuver. So we can either have a death jump roll here or a power roll. Allison's got a, boy, good on both those accounts, a death jump A and a power of -2. So Kimberly will take the missile drop kick attempt on a 6 or lower. But on a roll of 10, Allison gets out of the way of that one, and it is Allison who takes over. And Allison is going to go with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Kimberly. And on a roll of 8 is a running back elbow from Allison that puts her in control. Allison now in control, and another whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Kimberly, and this time on a roll of 5, it is a flying shoulder tackle from Kimberly that takes Allison down to the canvas. Kimber now in control, and now we're going to get double teaming from the outside as Cherry Bomb has taken a swat at Allison Danger from outside of the ring, poke to the eyes. Kimberly goes with a roll-up. The pin roll here is 4 or lower, and on a roll of 7, Allison kicks out, but she gets up angry. As Cherry Bomb from outside the ring scored with an eye poke, leading to a roll-up and almost a near fall. Kimberly now in control. Oh, and another low blow from Kimberly. They are just throwing the rule book out the window here. The pin rating on this one is 5 or lower, and on a roll of 4, she got her. What a nasty finish to that match. Boy, the Kimber Bombs have earned no fans here whatsoever, and they don't care because they are your new, once again, Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champions. This team manipulates the referee as well as anybody in the business. Eye gouges and outside interference and a couple of low blows from Kimberly, and that is your finish. What a horrible way to lose the tag team titles. As the Kimber Bombs get the victory, with Kimberly getting the pinfall over Allison Danger after a nasty low blow. Goodness gracious, I am disgusted, but the Kimber Bombs are once again your Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champions. And what this means is that for the next rematch, since the teams have now traded the belts back and forth, the next time they meet, it will be best 2 out of 3 falls. And the winner gets the belts, and the loser goes back to the bottom of the rankings. The Kimber Bombs are clicking on all cylinders, says Salvador America, and yes, sir, you are correct. And the Kimber Bombs are your winners. So applause for Kimberly and Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb, of course, now wrestling in AEW as the Bunny. Kimberly remains active on the independent ladies circuit. Yeah, but they, in their shimmer days, were a dynamic tag team indeed. And here in Heartland Ladies Wrestling, they are once again the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championships. That was a mugging. Holy cow, says Al Red Sox fan. Indeed, you are correct, sir. All right, Al Red Sox fan, Salvador America. We certainly wish you well. Bears Den 007, thank you for the updates. Derek Bauman, thank you for stopping by here this afternoon for Heartland Ladies Wrestling action on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. That concludes today's broadcast. We'll be back tomorrow morning with My Journey with Jesus, talking about the tax collector and the Pharisee and the whole notion of forgiveness. And boy, the Cherry Bombs are going to need some forgiveness after what they pulled off tonight here on the Wrestling Channel. So thank you all for checking things out.